Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to our short interview. Um, to start our short interview, Mr. David Binida will ask the question, sir.
Okay po, sir. Again, good evening, sir. Thank you um for accepting our invitation for this night. Although it's very late, uh, inaccept niyo pa rin. So, we have one question lang po. So, what makes you a good, what makes you an expert teacher, sir?
Sige. Sige. For me kasi, di ba, like I've said, I can consider myself an expert teacher. Okay? Because being an expert, you really have to be good on what you are doing. Okay? Because for me as a teacher, being a teacher kasi it's a continuous learning. Okay? Being a teacher, you have to learn every day. Okay. Yes, we have our expertise. Okay, for example, if you're a teacher in English, you have to be an expert on your own field. If you're a teacher in mathematics, same, you have to be good at it. You have to be good at it. But being a teacher is not an expert teacher is not just being good, okay, or just being an expert on what you are doing, okay, on what you are, on what you ought to teach English, on or a specific subject matter that is. But let me first define what the meaning of an expert means. Okay, so being an expert, you really have to be aware on what you are doing. You really have to be what you call this. You have to be effective on what you are doing. And for me, I can say that I'm effective in what I'm doing and in my teaching styles, as in a sense that students that I'm teaching are really learning, not just learning, but they are really getting and absorbing what I am teaching them. And for me, that's what I can say. For me to be an expert teacher is for my students to really absorb what I am teaching them. Because if you are not an expert, okay, if you are not that good, okay, there would be um, lapses when you teach. Okay, some of the children will not absorb what you are teaching. Okay, but again, like I've said, I cannot call myself an expert yet. Okay, because I'm still learning. Every day we are learning, and I can only um, say that I'm good or an expert on my specific field. But and that's in that field only. There, I think, did I answer her the questions or kulang pa?
I think, sir, marami na yun, sir.
Marami.
Okay po, sir. So,
So thank you, sir, for your answer. So what is your takeaway on Mr. Martinez said, Miss Jean May Tarmis?
Okay. So, Mr. Prof. Martinez has a lot of parang keywords about being an expert teacher. So, isa sa mga natatak sa akin is we still learning is continuous, tama ba, sir? So, I believe
Yes.
um I believe that, being an expert is parang perfect na ganon. But still, teachers are still continuing learning just like us. Thank you.
Okay. For me, again, I think Professor Martinez for accepting our invitation. My takeaway on what he said is um, being an expert teacher. It when you say an expert teacher, it doesn't mean that you will stop learning. Sabi nga kanina ni Jean May na sabi ni nyo sir kanina is it is continuous learning, and I really like that. And then another thing is being an expert teacher, as you said a while ago, that the student must learn if kung paano ka magturo. You will call yourself an expert teacher if you will see the student that they are learning. So I think Sir Martinez, you are an expert teacher for us, because somehow we have a subject like mythology and folklore, yeah, and we've learned a lot from you. So with that, I can call you an expert teacher. So Jonaline, do you have any insights or takeaway or addition?
Wala po.
Okay. So again, sir, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Although it's very late, tinanggap mo pa rin. We're very grateful po, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
What made you an expert teacher?
Okay, so your question is with an assumption that I am also already an expert. Yeah, I'm an expert, but again, I still have a lot to learn. Though some of my students regard me as an expert, I still admit that I do have a lot of things to learn. And again, that's the nature of a teacher. You don't stop learning. It's every day we are being updated. History pa lang. Yesterday is already a history. So kumahaba na yung history mo. Every day we have an innovation. Araw-araw mayroong na-invento. There is always a development. That is why, with that realization, di ba, I came to notice na dapat the teacher must not be stuck, no? And hindi siya pwedeng makontento sa nalalaman niya. Although I'm a graduate already with bachelor's degree, I decided to enroll sa aking master's. And then eventually, nag-graduate ako sa master's. Then nag-enroll ulit ako sa PhD. Ganun lang, tuloy-tuloy lang. Okay. Kasi, taktan ako eh. Hindi, joke. Hindi, walang ganun. Nagmahal na saktan, nag-aral. Hindi. Again, I want to become an example. Kasi since after the graduation, some of you might enter the public school. Some of you might have other endeavors in mind. But then again, see to it that I always update my knowledge, specifically sa aking field. Hindi lang sa showbiz. Dapat, sir, hindi ka updated. No, hindi. Specifically sa field. Yun. And yeah, yun naman kasi ina-aspire natin mga teachers to become an expert. So for you to be able to do that, you have to have this mindset na hindi mo alam lahat. Kasi once you believe na alam mo na lahat, that's the end of your career. Hindi mo pwede sabihin na alam ko lang ito. Impossible. So yun lang na. That's my answer to your basic question.